I am Melton, son of a carpenter in Marion. Dad a carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter Marion. I get to tell parables. And I also get to design graphic art. Check it out at Daffodilia here, the Wix site, and also daffodilia.blogspot.com, blogspot, all one word. And yeah, you got to come see me in person if you would like some cool imagery, because the devil steals your call to me. 424-229-4140. Outwit that little tyrant, the devil. Come to see me in person. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Come get your graphic card. Your favorite flower designed into forever flowers. How's that? But you gotta see me in person. Now let me get started on my parable, my long-winded parable from last night's short-minute parable. Larry and his girlfriend Lita are at a college party, and they have Melton's imagery, my imagery, playing on a big screen TV. And Lita just goes on and on. Oh, Melton. Those are some beautiful photos, and that's also a contact card. 2 to a 4x6 photo. Those are some beautiful photos, Melton, and after a while, oh, I wish that handsome bald guy would design my favorite flower into graphic art. Well, you gotta come see me in person, Lita. Yeah, once again, the devil steals your call. And Larry, it just irritates him no end. He looks over, he glares at Lita, and Kayla pulls her aside. And she tells her, I had that problem with my boyfriend, being jealous as anything about Melton's imagery and his videos. And here's what I did. And she tells her, and yes, 20 minutes later, at that same big screen TV, they are playing Melton's my nightly minute parable bites with my shirt off. I take my shower, and I'm about to go to bed. I sleep with my shirt off, and why bother putting a shirt on just to make a short parable bite video? And this time, Larry doesn't suspect a thing. Lita is going on and on again. She's saying, Jesus, that is a funny video. And oh my Lord, look at that graphic art. And yeah, Larry doesn't suspect a thing. He's not the smartest guy around. Even later on, when Lita and Larry are in bed, she's still, doing that. She says, oh, Jesus, that is incredible. Oh, my Lord, that's good. And Larry never even suspects that that handsome, bald, shirtless, sometimes, artist is on Lita's mind. My fun little parable. And no, I don't think that. My fun son of a carpenter and the rest stuff. It's just that. It's just for fun. But yes, for real, if you got those jealous boyfriends, only you and I have to know. And for real, what all my stuff is getting, I haven't gotten one comment about any of my attention getting stuff. The Osama rumor that Obama is Osama's son. Haven't got one comment about that, or any of my Tommy parables I'm doing every day. So I figure I couldn't have said anything that was too bad or too attention getting in any of those videos or any of my graphic art. For real. But pick up that phone right now. Whoever's in the room there with you, make that video of their hijack lifeline as they try to call me. 424-229-4140. These fives can be found on those websites. Daffodillia and Vote Truth and those up there. Download, print them out. They'll come with this green part. You can cut it off, you can leave it on. I think I'm going to cut it off because the last batch I had, left it on. So I'm going to show the difference. Hand them out to your friends to tell them. Whatever boring thing you get when you don't get Melton. 424-229-4140. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal. If you get to leave a message, I don't get it. You don't show up on my call ID, my call log, my call records. I make videos of every call to and from this phone. Last one was a month and a half ago, and it was for I better put this phone down. It was for a muscle sore. It was for the past 2 years, every call to and from. If you tried to call me in the past 2 years, go check out that video on youtube.com/DNFD series, also where you can find links to find 24,000 examples of my graphic art. And also these fives in their own little folder. Download them, print them out. Whatever boring thing you get, it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, the police, and the paramedics, guys. And every day, it is money out of your pocket. You're calling up countless other customers and you get that boring thing. Phone ringing, error message, busy signal, but you don't know if they're there or not. Your Gates livelihood, your Google livelihood, your Spectrum livelihood, so that the big name in your business, whatever that big name is, can get that business. Your Walmarted livelihood. It's also true of politics, because if, for example, someone was calling up and saying, hey, they're trying to put a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins with 9/11, and you were getting that boring thing, that phone ringing, that error message, that busy signal. You always thought it was bad taste placing someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world right after we got attacked by all those angry, violent, rather those cowardly Husseins. So let me just put it that way. And then they put that cowardly Hussein reaches out to those who harbor terrorists in their countries and doesn't even own up to his own faith. That's his name. They don't name him Hussein unless they're Muslim, especially when he grows up in Africa to be closer to his dad during those formative years. I don't approve of the buffoon Trump either, guys. The wrestling guy, he's where the ruble stops now. He's what I'm doing my Hussein's PhoneGate template imagery about, and I did the he's what I'm doing the Trump's PhoneGate template imagery about, and I did the Hussein's PhoneGate back when Hussein was staining our democracy with his lies. Make that video. If you want real leaders, good leaders, make a video of your family's lifeline being hijacked. Do that in front of the network news anchors, the local news anchors, any and all in the public eye. Especially those reporters. Tell them everything is, that's my fire improvement song. Everything. Yeah, I haven't gotten comment one about any of my mean stuff. Everything is fake news compared to your family's lifeline not working and not knowing Windows. Your phone won't be allowed to work because of that. Like when you need the firemen, police, paramedics, and very real stuff there. I guarantee it's just going to be as newsworthy. Because you're a Christian, they just placed a Muslim in the White House. Because you're in the wrong neighborhood, wrong city. Or because you're not the big name in your business. Whatever the reason, your phone's not allowed to work when you need that fireman, that policeman, that paramedic. I guarantee you it's just going to be as newsworthy when that political censorship stops your phone from working. Just as newsworthy as me. If you knew mom and dad, for your own mom and dad, if they're alive, check their phones, make a video of you trying to call me on time. If they have moved on, in honor of them, 9/11 Flight 93 taking post in 5. It's going to be just as newsworthy as me asking for a 93 check, a 9/11 Flight 93 check for a decade now, not getting one. No certified mail, no non-certified mail, no FedEx, no UPS, no private carrier. You're going to send mail, make a video of it first. It's going to be stolen. And yes, it takes 5 minutes to make that CP5 video. Or that aim high, fly, fight, win video of America's lifelines being hijacked. Lost soldiers, you protect America, this part of it. See that military base's phone, see each other's phones. As every child, America's lifeline to the firemen, the police, the paramedics. Make a video of being hijacked. 424-229-4140. Same for cops of the police station's phones all across America. Firemen for the fire station's phones all across America. Paramedics, so you can do it too. Priests. Your phone protects your flock when they're in church on Sunday. Make a video of being hijacked as you try to call me. (9/11) Flight 93 check and post in 5. CP5. Aim high, fly 5, win. This we will defend. Honor, courage, commitment. Defend America from that threat that can place a cowardly Hussein in our White House and is hijacking our lifelines. Make that video. Be the reporter. We the people must be the reporter. And we can do that with our phones. They all make videos and a lot of them post. Yours doesn't post, just put it on a computer. Post with it. I've got a free California Lifeline phone. I don't use the number that often. 213-675-2138. I don't have it on all the time, and I just turn it on to call this phone and keep it active. But you have to use it once every 30 days or every 2 weeks or something. But it has a phone. It can take a photo and make a video. All of our phones can do that. Make the video of your son's phone, your father's phone, your mother's phone, your daughter's phone, your granddaughter's phone, your grandmother's phone. Make that video of America's hijacked lifelines and post it. Put that spotlight on truth. Tell them we don't care what show they're putting on the evening news, what song and dance they're doing now. This is the news. Our families families' lifelines all across America are hijacked, and we're going to put that spotlight on it. Here's why it's important. Those who are hijacking, call to me. 424-229-4140, and you got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed. They are worried enough about it to alter phone orders covered up. That's why that time log? The call log on this phone has been altered. High-tech toys at play. Why phone records are altered. And yes, you can have video proof of that. You've made the call, you got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed. Check it if you've called during the past 2 years. Check out that last video added to Melton's call log. Videos on youtube.com/DNFD series. If you don't show up, Yeah. Hasn't been newsworthy for a decade. You trying to call me. I hate to be blunt, but it's not going to be newsworthy if you need the firemen to place paramedics. And your phone's not allowed to work by these evil people who are audacious, bold enough to place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. And I always say that wrong, because it kind of lets off those who attacked us from the inside. I'm trying to say it the same way each time. Those who placed that cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins with 9/11. It tells it just like it is, and it doesn't matter how we got attacked if you're trying to call the cops, and those who placed Hussein in our White House to stain our democracy are hijacking a lifeline to send a message in your community. Whatever the reason they're hijacking your lifeline to send that message, it doesn't matter if it's a foreign terrorist or someone homegrown, or at least grown in Africa, as Barack Hussein Obama was. Grew up there, then was moved to Hawaii, and then on to Harvard, and then to be placed right after we got attacked by all those cowardly other Husseins, to be placed in that highest office. Something didn't look right there, something isn't right there. We need to put that spotlight on what did that. Americans hijacked lifelines, or hijacked mail, or hijacked internet. Make that video whatever you get. When you don't get me, post it. Tell everyone you know to do the same. I'm just the tip of the iceberg, but yeah, I've been asking for a decade. They're still waiting on that first call. That first 9/11 Flight 93 check. So make that video, post that video of your call to Melton. Not going through, and you not knowing when else your phone won't be allowed to work. Now I'll show you my eyes real quick. It's getting late, 17 minutes. Yeah, apparently it takes a whole lot of blood sugar to grow a new pair of eyes. Whole new body, gotta grow a whole new body. I'm feeling it too. Worse than like 6 months ago with the muscles and yeah, it's blue-eyed DNA fighting it out with brown-eyed DNA, taking over for brown-eyed DNA. 158, and it's going on with those muscles big time. Oh, here's some Kleenex. It's going on there. And it's going on in the eyes too. Let me show you my eyes from about 9 years ago, and they're pretty much the same, except they were probably a little darker when they started changing in 1996. Handsome bald guy, looks great against clouds, and yes, I'm a Christ complex designer. That's religious censorship when you can't tell me what you believe. It doesn't have to be anything here in church, guys. And you can't ask what I mean by Jesus is a excellent house here on earth. That's that religious censorship caught on hijacked lifelines past decade. Now this is the eye. It's got graphic art on it. Yes, Melton Page, April 2013. It's dark brown. You can see just a hint of, if you look underneath the eye, the words there. That's what's going on. It's going to turn into this, and smaller, browner circles are smaller, browner eyes slowly disappearing, bigger, bluer circles growing in through and around. The lids actually lift up every once in a while because the eyes are headed that way, with the blue eyes being bigger. And I'm going to show you what they look like now. And remember to check and post at 424-229-4140. Since I've been taking vitamins for a little over a year now, I guess, yeah, the white part is there around the eyes. And that browner circle, the smaller, browner eyes is gone. At least I can't see it. Yeah, medical research being passed by doctors of blind folks you would think would be interested in this. My doctors can't talk about it. It kind of like they, you can't talk about your family's lifeline being hijacked when you try to call me. Come see me in person. Have Whit Will Travis show me that perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Best people to start building with. And yeah, if you don't want history to repeat itself, and you think it was bad taste, if nothing else, and probably a whole lot more than that. Thought it was bad taste placing someone named Hussein in the house, a cowardly Hussein in our White House, right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. Yeah, this is something you can print out to spread the word, and so is that those big five. Do that. Tell everyone, check in, post in 5, doesn't matter what show they're putting on the evening news. We're going to put the real news on America Stones, and do that. Come see me, have Whit Will Travis show me that perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house. Best people to start building with. Oh, cities, communities, really not just those places you go to on Sunday. Inspire the future to greatness with these places, these homes. But the best art, architecture, best people, best science. You got to come tell me about what you think is the best for this, that, or the other in person, because the devil is stealing your call. 424-229-4140, and the devil is also placing a cowardly Hussein in our White House right after we got attacked by a whole lot of cowardly Husseins. We got to stop that. We're Americans. We will do that. Roll up our sleeves and do whatever was done during those 8 years. Prevent recurrence in the future.